MP about to tear the roof off. MP.
Please text the word 76 along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team.
Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports, along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong, and realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
And the NBA is really a game of matchups. Winning yours, and MP's been doing just that. Facing off with similar level players, if you can win those little battles, it's big when it comes to winning games.
The starters for Utah. Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Collier is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Kessler in at the 5. Collins finds Kessler. On the wing, Clarkson from outside the arc. Rain Man grabs the board. Maxey surveys. And the layup is good off the glass.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Collins outside. Pass to Markkanen. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Markkanen's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Maxey. Guarded closely. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Collins outside. Markkanen from long range. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
Maxey passes to Rain Man. Embiid against Kessler. Embiid misses.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Outside Maxey. Here's Rain Man. Collins defending. Outside Maxey. They set the pick. Here's Grimes. Drains the triple.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
And I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope he can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Outside Maxey. Just 3 to shoot. Utah grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
They set the screen. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lets it go from deep. Collins with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Clarkson. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, he's a decent threat from deep, and when Clarkson is on from there, it opens up everything else for him.
Maxey passes to Embiid, and here's George. And George with the jam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Collins, left side, puts it up from 15. The rebound by Embiid. The Sixers trailing. For 3, George. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. It's stolen. Here's Rain Man. And it's all tied up. Rain Man's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Utah has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. It's Markkanen on the wing. Collins outside. Markkanen looking it over. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in. Markkanen's got 10 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Sensabaugh is checked in for Clarkson.
Number 28, Bryce Sensabaugh.
To the middle. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those 2 read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Pass to Rain Man. Now here's Embiid. Over Kessler. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Markkanen outside. Here's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the 2 teams, especially on the glass.
Well, truth be told, they got punked on the glass. That was the difference in the game.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Using his size inside, Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
The shot by Rain Man, no good. Utah leading. Here's Collier. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Maxey passes to Embiid. He takes it in, makes a fantastic move, and nails the shot. Embiid's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
Yeah, Markkanen staying after it. He has got it going.
Here's Rayman. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Kessler with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, not to mention a couple of blocks, too. Making his presence felt at both ends of the floor.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. 76ers trail by 4. Outside Maxey. Pass to Rayman. Outside Maxey. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Well, Stan, since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022, the Utah Jazz have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team.
Utah leading by 4. Conchar outside. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game. Clarkson's checked in for Utah.
Second team foul. Coming out to the floor for the Jazz, number 00, Jordan Clarkson.
Takes a 3. Hendricks no good.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Maxey, that's good.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Maxey against Clarkson. Over to the wing. Here's Hendricks. Connects from downtown. Hendricks has got 5 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Fires top of the key. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Clarkson finds Markkanen. 4-3. Rainman grabs the board. Rainman's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the right side. Pass to McCain. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Hendricks no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Yabusele. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Clarkson against Butler. Good. Clarkson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
1 second left. And that's not gonna go. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Utah.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. We've got Filipowski. John Conchar is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. lets the three fly. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got 8. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Utah trailing here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Rain Man in their last game against the Celtics put on a show. He ended up with 23 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double, and he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore, BA?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
He tries for 3. The rebound by Filipowski. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Hendricks. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Ooh, poked away. Here's Rain Man. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. They set a pick. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. Sensabaugh's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Clarkson passes to Conchar. Out to the right wing. Here's Sensabaugh. 11 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Chalk up 2 there. Sensabaugh's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Rain Man. And there's the drive. The rebound by Filipowski. Utah leading by 3. And Clarkson, here we go. Misses the layup.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
We'll stand former second-round pick Jordan Clarkson. He's averaged double-digit scoring every season.
Yeah, Brian, he's done it primarily as a 6th man. He actually already ranks among the top 10 in all-time points scored off the bench, and he's still moving up the ladder.
It is interesting that he prefers to come off the bench.
Yes, some guys do.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Collins. Off target with the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Edwards. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Collins with a screen on Maxey. With the teardrop. And it's good on the layup. Springer's gotten his first basket of the night.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Pass to Rain Man. Back to Maxey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot. in terms of just raw athleticism.
And Maxi's got the ball here for the 76ers. The last time they came together was in Salt Lake City, where they fell to the Jazz.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
And the bucket is good. Maxi's got 12.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxi, but he has no back down in him.
Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Grimes, the pass to Maxi. Inside. There's a screen. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Maxi's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for Springer.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Markkanen. 14 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, really nice to see Markkanen keeping his head up and finding the open teammate.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Clarkson's checked in for Utah. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
McCain's shot is off. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Collier. The floater, and it's blocked by Embiid. They recover it. Now Kessler, second chance shot, and he lays it in.
Well, you know, this is where Kessler mostly looks to score. Great work inside.
Here's Rainman. For 3, Maxi hits the trifecta. Maxi's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Utah shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Collier, 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Here's Rainman. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Up top, Collins. Pass to Collier. Clarkson outside. Here's Collier. 7 points in the game. To the paint. 4 on the clock. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, in this two-man game, Collins can really do anything, and that's why he's so effective in the pick and roll.
Here's Rainman. There's a minute 59 left in the first half of this one. Pass to McCain. Screen by Embiid. Fires from deep. McCain's shot is off. Edwards against Markkanen. It's stolen by Maxi. Here's the break. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing, unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Fires it. Collins, no good. Philadelphia's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pulls it. McCain's shot is off.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And here is Maxey. 29 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Well, and the amount of turnovers he forced as well. Very aggressive on the defensive end. Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Pass to McCain. Screen by Embiid. Launches a three. On target from range. McCain's got 5 points now this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
He gets it in there. Maxey's got 20.
You know, you have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside. Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
Clarkson outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Good to have you with us with the season in its...
You know, for Philadelphia, they're not going to make the playoffs. We knew that. But they did show glimpses of what they could eventually be. Unfortunately, all of that will...
And a look back now at the first half as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't.
Thanks, as always.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
They've got Tyrese Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Paul George. And it's Rain Man in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Yeah, good to see Collins continuing to go at the defense. He knows he's hot right now, and he's riding the momentum.
All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Here's Collins. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Rain Man. Buries it from 3. Rain Man's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Grimes. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Collier. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Utah shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. The Sixers lead by 5. It's George on the wing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
George hits them both. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Collins, no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Oh, got that one up quick. Maxi's got 25 points.
Well, the corner three, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep. That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Boy, that foul looked in.
Substitution on the court.
To the inside. Pass to McCain for 3. The rebound by Filipowski.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Marking it outside. Conchar with the ball. Here's Sensabaugh. There's a screen. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Sensabaugh's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he can use a little help.
Tries it from 16. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the 76ers lead by 13. And for the Jazz, they're shooting an impressive 48% from the floor. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. Yeah, surprisingly loud crowd tonight.